Hey, yo, Shalom, this is Chris, Holyman FX. Let me give y'all some juice right quick, right? It's funny how a lot of people who never use analog, when they got into the digital realm, they want to do things that's from analog, which is still great. They want to use certain plugins that sound like analog, or even if they from analog, they get in the digital realm, they still want to use certain things that's from analog, right? But a lot of people don't want the real analog problem. They don't really want the real analog workflow. What do I mean? Because when you use real analog, that means that you have to use a real tape. You don't use no computer. No computer's gonna save you. You don't connect it to no computer. Anytime you use analog hardware, anything from that perspective, and connect it to a computer or a DAW, that's called hybrid. Okay, so keep that in mind. Very important, right? But now, to each his own. Whatever works for you, whatever you like, whatever you do, I like that. I'm cool with that. I like to see people do different things, creative and do their own way, how they do their music and make the shit sound great. That's why I stand there with it. But the truth is the truth when you're dealing with certain things. Everything has pros and cons. What is my point I'm getting at, right? So this is the point. It's funny how you have these certain people who lack knowledge and understanding who come and try to disrespect a DAW like Reason, right? But then again, they go to their digital DAW, right, and want to use plugins that emulates analog, right? They want to use plugins from Waves and the SSL plugins and many different joints that want to, that remind you of analog or try to get that analog warm sound. That's what they're hunting for, because they probably don't have the skills to really go tap into real analog or know the ability or know what to do to connect the analog, right? But guess what though? See, that's what Reason is for. Reason give you the world of both. Reason is the DAW that teach you how to connect and rig up analog and the wires in the back of a damn DAW. So when you go into a real studio, you see all the racks. You get a better understanding of what the racks is for. This is in the digital realm. So a person who come from analog and like the digital realm, Reason is perfect for them. A person who in the digital realm, but at the same time want to tap into a little bit of analog, Reason is the DAW for them because it give you best of both worlds. This is the only DAW that's made that way. This is the only DAW that's in the digital realm that give you the workflow of the digital realm, but also give you the workflow of analog and also give you certain sounds of analog. Y'all ain't know that, did y'all? It was a while back where when they had Pro Tools in the schools teaching the kids how to do music, they also had Cubase and they had Reason to teach them how to do certain things to rig the DAWs up and understand the analog perspective. But digital start taking over even more. I'm giving y'all some game for the young boys who don't know who be coming on my live combative.